for us to stick to the facts when it comes to this case. But what can you tell us?
So then outside the Vredenburg Magistrates Court, there are scores of people trying to get inside into this court, and you can see it's not a very big court, and what they're doing is they're only allowing close family members to come into court. Only accredited media will also be allowed, but as you can see, probably in just a few minutes' time, you'll be able to see the 4 accused who will be coming into court. I'm told that the delay right now is caused by the fact that they're waiting for the accused. 2 of the accused, Kelly and accused number 4, they need to be brought back from Paulsmore prison, because I'm told that here in this area they don't have a prison facility where women can be incarcerated or await trial. So very soon, as soon as the accused arrive at court, the proceedings will start. Now, just to recap, we saw the 4 accused appearing in court last week. They were charged with, amongst other charges, kidnapping and human trafficking. The allegation, of course, is that Joslin Smith was sold for 20,000 rand. There's also an allegation that she was sold for muti, and of course, these are all allegations at this stage. When we spoke to the National Prosecuting Authority's Western Cape spokesperson, Eric Mtanazalila, last week, he was saying that we could expect more charges to be added today, and perhaps even more accused. So we're just waiting to find out whether there will be more than the 4 accused than what we saw last week. And of course, last week we also heard that all 4 accused indicated that they wanted to apply for bail. We also know that all 4 accused will be legally represented today. Their lawyers have arrived at court, so in just a matter of time we'll be able to have all that information. However, last week when we were here, when we saw hundreds of people outside, they were baying for the blood of the accused, and they were saying that the accused are probably better off inside than outside. We also spoke to one of the NGOs who said that they were able to collect more than 3,000 signatures from inside South Africa and outside South Africa opposing a bail. But at the end of the day, that will be the magistrate's decision to make. But we also heard from the NPA last week that should the accused go ahead to apply for bail, the prosecutor, the state, will be opposing bail.
All right. Aisha, of course, very important as well, those DNA results. I think that is also a main factor when it comes to this case. What do we know now?
So the DNA results, we have not received that yet. We were told that those results will be released this week. Perhaps later today we'll be able to get an update on whether the clothes that they found in the vault last week, whether that clothes belong to Joslin Smith or not. But we're still waiting for the results of that analysis done on the clothing. And of course, most importantly, people are still looking for Joslin Smith. Even after the accused had been arrested, there is still no sign of where Joslin Smith is. And according to the police, their main priority still is to find Joslin Smith.
All right, thank you so much, Aisha Ismail, for your time this morning. It's always great to talk to you and get some clarity around this issue, and I think it's going to be one that we will be following very closely this morning, of course, as soon as those court proceedings get underway. Let's go outside of court now. Nobesuthu Hejana joining me. Of course, we can see those protesters, community members out there from Saldanha Bay, Diazville, and the surrounding areas there along the west coast. Of course, everybody want justice, Nobesuthu, for Joslin. What can you tell us now?
Well, Baron, I can tell you that the residents or the community members who are on the other side of this barbed wire are not very happy with these security measures that have been taken by police officers. They're saying that they're not animals, they don't understand why are they being kept on the other side, because they want to go inside court and see the people who are responsible for the disappearance of 60-year-old Joslin Smith. We've been trying to speak to them over the barbed wire. All right, let's talk to us about how you guys are feeling, because there's a lot of complaints that you guys are being boxed here. Most of them are very shy to speak on camera, but they're very vocal about how they're feeling about this barbed wire and the police officers that are trying to prevent them not to go inside court. Earlier, we've seen a member of the Patriotic Alliance, whose name they are shouting, who was also trying to go inside court, claiming that he had also applied to go inside, but police officers saying that he is not the media and therefore he's not being allowed to go inside. And these residents saying that, he's the only person that has been able to give them live updates as to what is happening inside. We're still going to see if we are able to speak to some of the residents here. Auntie, are you able to speak to us? Talk to us about how you're feeling.
We are actually very upset about that. Why can't Visa go in? Why must he stay outside? It's unnecessary. No, man, we are unhappy. We want justice. We want justice. We want justice. Yet, but they say the court is full. Will it go in there by that gate that we saw in the court is full? There's nobody inside there. We just want Visa to go inside. That's all.
Why is it that you want Visa to go inside?
Because he's the only one to give us feedback. Big about this case. He's the only one to give us feedback. Nobody else. No, we don't trust him. Not at all.
Why is that?
No, I can't answer your question. We don't trust you guys at all. Sorry.
All right, thank you very much. We're seeing that other residents who also want to speak. Ma'am, talk to us. Why are people so agitated as to this barbed wire?
Because never in the history of a court, people were excluded to go into a public place. To go because this community has been actively seeking for Joslin. And now they are barbed wiring us out to practice our human rights, and that is to be in the court of law. If they don't want us to go in, why are you fencing us in? At least let us be here. Practice our freedom. We're not happy with the media, we're not happy with the police, we're not happy with the system because it's failing us. And now, the only eyes the community have, which is Umbiza, they're not allowing him to go in. He was in there last week. At least let him in if we can't go in.
Give us feedback, man.
Right. Well, some frustrated residents here talking about how they feel and not trusting the media, seemingly, who's been giving an update on this matter, and they're saying that they also don't trust the police, and we're also seeing that they are trying to remove this barbed wire that has been placed here by police officers. There is a heavy police presence outside the Vredenburg Magistrates Court. Police have been all this morning trying to keep these crowds on the other side, but obviously there's a resistance from residents who are